all that. For you, Jackie, what do you think maybe we should do to reduce this food loss? Because actually, it is something that has stayed in the farm for quite a while. It has used your time, your money, and all that. But we find it's getting lost, especially at the point where we're getting it to the consumer. So what do you think should be done?
I don't think probably what I can say is we need to have, I usually point out on the county governments, they need to come up with strategies of how farmers need to handle post-harvest management. Like here in the talk just here.
Yes.
Most of the onions and the tomatoes, mostly tomatoes, they go bad like on all year round.
Yeah.
Because Oloitoktok is known for tomato farming. And Jacqueline Coin, some other time was like they are putting up a cold storage building to store the tomatoes, and probably they put up a value addition on tomatoes. And I think some of these things, even if we can handle food wastage, but we cannot handle food loss.
Jackie,
we cannot control food loss.
You see
because
what?
If we talk about value addition,
but value addition,
this processing is
guys,
actually
Jackie,
very
before
expensive.
you continue,
It's very expensive.
remove value addition from farming. In fact, detach kabisa.
I know about it.
Okay, let me ask you a question. I mean, with all due respect to Bidco are not farmers,
Sure.
but they're supplying us with cooking oil.
They have the machinery.
That's what I'm saying. No, I'm saying.
Canola.
No. What I'm saying is,
where will I get-
why I'm saying separate is because a farmer is a producer.
The one.
The other one is a
right?
manufacturer. Totally different. Separate them kabisa.
No.
That is why
I
we are
cannot
exporting avocados to China. You want to tell me China cannot grow the avocados?
They don't have space.
What do you mean they don't have space? I was actually talking to somebody yesterday. And they said that Zambia has leased out close to 20, subject to confirmation, 20 to 30,000 acres to Rwanda to grow. You get scenario. So if you look at it very critically, manufacturing and production are two separate things. Very separate. That is why we have tomato paste coming from China and we don't have tomato paste being made here in Kenya. Because cost of production...
I'm trying to get the point, because we are trying to find a way of controlling food loss at the farm.
Food loss at the farm is basically what I am talking about. Do not grow beyond what you can sell at any given time.
But again,
How will you know?
But again, Noah, you see, it's all
aim.
about the handling and the final logistics and the transport to the market.
I totally agree that. But for example, I have planted 3 acres of. You know, one thing that farmers don't do is that we are hyped. Tunaingia tunalima, tunapanda vitu. But if you look at it very critically, how much food can you sell as a farmer at any given time? Grow that one. Because you are looking at your market. Umeangalia soko yako. So if I am in a place called Namanga, I need to look at how many people around here can buy my produce. Before I even take transport niende BC, I'm just in Namanga. Let me grow that consistently, so that every time that people want tomatoes, whether the price is high or low, I am controlling kuna watu wanakuja wananunua kwangu. But if I make a mistake of producing more, then challenge ya transport nipeleke Bisil kuna mtu ametoka Moya ameleta hapo, nipeleke Kajiado, nilete Kitengela. I'm using time, money, broker wanaingia, so I give up.
Absolutely.
Whatever happened to the cooperative societies and farming groups?
Politics entered. That was the only thing. The political wing used the cooperatives to manipulate farmers, because they knew if I work with this cooperative movement, I have this.
Kuna disclaimer.